Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew Fillion, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about my week 15 and week 14 results. So, I was out of town last week. I didn't get back in until Monday night. I thought it'd be probably better to just combine these two videos into one as opposed to having one extra long video and then one shorter. We'll just be kind of breaking down 2 weeks in one video. After this, I'll try to have a more regular cadence, but getting right into it. I went to a wedding in Colorado, so I was out of town for 4 days. I wasn't exactly able to train and do my diet like I normally do. But I did try to be on my best behavior until the wedding day. On the wedding, you don't want to be worried about your diet, when you're at a special occasion. So whatever food was available, I ate it. Naturally, that is going to push you back a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. It's always possible to remedy those types of things. So one off day is not going to kill anything, but we do have to be realistic. You can't just completely write off an off day. Those calories do exist. So, there's a healthy balance, but you also have to keep track of these things. So with that, it is midday, so my weigh-in's probably not going to be as accurate as it could be, but I'll go step on the scale. I've had lunch and breakfast, so whatever I have, I'm going to subtract 3 pounds, and that should be pretty accurate. So I'll go do the weigh-in, and then I'm going to go through my quarter turns, and then we'll hop on the computer and dig through the spreadsheets. All right, so here we are. We're going to take a look at the week 14 and week 15 results. All in all, I'm not entirely satisfied. I've been a little bit off track. I have been traveling a lot, and so I have had some setbacks, and that is to be expected. This is why it's good to plan ahead and also record data. That way you can track in real time how things are going and accelerate things if you need to. In my case, I'm going to have to accelerate because I'm not keeping up with my original goal. And I'll break that down as I go over things. The one thing I actually am happy with, though, are my steps. So if we're looking at my steps, I'm actually doing pretty good here. Getting somewhere between 5 and 7 miles every day, which was my goal. But going forward, I'm actually going to be increasing this to trying to do 10 miles a day all the way up until my show. So from here to September, I'm going to be doing the best I can to get to 10 miles because I do need to start accelerating. The reason why is because of my weight. The weight has unfortunately fallen a little stagnant here. As you can see, multiple times I've hit 193.6, but I've never hit below that. And what kind of worries me is I hit 193.6 as far back as, I think, week 17. I might even have done it earlier than that. Okay, so week 17, May 18th, I hit 193.6. That was almost 3 weeks ago now, and I still haven't gone below that. So that's starting to worry me a little bit. I was going for a pound a week. Now I'm going to be accelerating things to somewhere between 2 and 2.5 pounds a week going forward for as long as it takes until I get into the single-digit body fat percentage area. So if I were to lose 2 pounds a week, I've got 13 weeks left. That would be a total of 26 pounds. But that is if everything was completely perfect. Obviously, that's not going to be the case. So in this case, I think it's good that I try to pull ahead a little bit. I'm going to be doing some more extreme methods to try to shoot for maybe 3 pounds of fat per week, just for 2 or 3 weeks, just to accelerate and kind of blow through this plateau I've hit and then kind of level things out from there. So I'll show you guys what I've been doing on the diet, but before I jump to the next screen, do kind of want to explain what I'm going to be doing is not exactly sustainable. So I don't want to be advertising this as something for everybody to be doing. This is just what I'm going to be doing to shed a few extra pounds. Last week, I did attend a wedding. I was out of town for 4 days, so it was a destination wedding, which means I was off my diet. I wasn't in the gym doing my normal routine, but I did the best I could to at least stay on track. And I was good all the way up to about Friday and Saturday. My calories were up in the over 3,000s range, which is going to put any cut you're on to a complete stop. Not the end of the world, but you can see here the wedding was actually on Sunday and I didn't track at all. I got a bad feeling I was probably somewhere in the 5,000 to 6,000 calorie range. And what can you do? You know, if you're on vacation with friends, especially something like, big a life event like a wedding, I think it's good to enjoy being there. I don't think that your diet should stop you from enjoying those types of things, even if you're training for a show. So for me, I'm going to go and enjoy those things, and I'm going to kind of figure things out back on my personal time on how I make the right adjustments. And you're going to see below here, I've already started to do that. Monday through Friday, my calories were pretty low, 1,500 on average, as low as 1,200. And that's because I've been doing an all-protein shake diet. Now, this is not something I'm going to be doing forever. I'm going to be having protein shakes and strictly just not even having dinner. I'm strictly having protein shakes until I can break through this weight plateau, and then I'm going to go back to something a little bit more sustainable. As you can see, yesterday I was up to about 4,000 calories. I went to a barbecue. There was going to be a lot of food there. I knew this ahead of time, so I said I told myself I'm going to go and have fun. So did that, ate the food. Today, I'm back on the grind. I've only had protein shakes. I'm at maybe a few hundred calories for the day. And we're gonna keep that running until I break into somewhere around 185 or so. Again, this is not meant to be lifelong sustainable, but it is good, especially when you're recording data like this, to be able to make adjustments so that you're staying on track while still maintaining a somewhat normal social life and getting like a work-life balance going. So that's where this is at. Hopefully by next Sunday, I've blown through 193 and things can be back on track again. Also, one thing that has been kind of bothering me, I never get acne, but I've gotten some kind of crazy breakout on my back, which has been driving me crazy. I'm really hoping by next week that's cleared up. Haven't had acne really since high school, so I've kind of forgotten how to deal with this. So, we've all got our crosses to bear, and right now that's mine. Anyways, I'll leave this here. Leave a comment if you guys like seeing these kind of spreadsheets. I do plan on making this available for you guys to download sometime in the near future so that you can kind of use it as your own reference point. So keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys in the next one.